Welcome to another Willy Weighs In. This is the Edmonton Oilers versus the Minnesota Wild. Edmonton's back from a road trip, but a little bit of bad news. We've got Nurse out with a concussion. He's supposed to be back this weekend. And then we have Arvidsson still out. And then we find out Hyman's out 4 to 7 days. Don't know when we get him back. We get Kapanen in the lineup for the first time tonight. Saw him do something once. Not enough of a period. One period's just not enough to really garner a good idea of what the guy can do. So we'll see how he warms to the team. Play right off the bat. Bang, Draisaitl dumps it in onto net. Bouncing puck. Marc-Andre Fleury tries to play it. Gets past him. 1-0 Oilers. Woo! After that, Minnesota comes down. They get the puck past Skinner. 1-1. Wait a minute. Offside. Thank God. Goals called back. A little later, there's a scrum in front of the Oilers' net. Whistle's blown. Puck is past Skinner. No goal again. For the love of God, Skinner, stop the puck. Then they come down again. It's a really nice shot, glove side with a screen in front. Skinner can't make the stop. It's 1-1. They come down again, and it's Devon Shore, ex-Oiler, goes, beats Skinner blocker side, hits the post. For the love of God, Skinner does not look good. Does not look good this period until a little later when he makes a big glove save. Just looks shaky. There's another bouncing puck that almost gets by Marc-Andre Fleury. He has to reach with his blocker. It's off. It's off the sanctions, I believe. Bouncing. He makes a save, gives an air pump, which is kind of funny. Edmonton has a couple other chances, but Marc-Andre Fleury makes a number of really big saves. They have him down and out, but he never gives up. And that's one thing I appreciate and have always appreciated about Marc-Andre Fleury. No matter if he's out of position or feels like the play is out of his hands, he tries to stop that puck every time. Whereas you don't necessarily see that all the time with goaltenders nowadays. So it's nice to see that. Edmonton, though, firing away. Can't get it. Minnesota looks fast. Scary. But the period ends with a 1-1 tie. Edmonton kills off a big power play. You know what? Not a bad period. Not a bad period at all. On to the second. All right, second period comes around, and it's like I'm a soothsayer. Things have gone from bad to worse. First off, the Wild score. Okay, they get a decent goal. It's a guy in front walking right out front on the far side. Bouchard's waiting there, tries to play his stick, doesn't take the body, tries a weak little stick lift, no body. Unbelievable, super frustrating. Another Bouchard defensive play that's just really unsavory to this guy. 2-1. Edmonton fights back. Perry comes around for a wraparound, puts the puck out front, bounces off of a Wild player past Fleury, 2-2. Then we get another goal here, and it's the Wild again. They score. It's 3-2. Then we get another one, and it's a weak kind of tip on the stick past Skinner. And again, a save he's got to make. It's happening too often. There's a couple blocker side I think he was beat on. Frustrating. At one point he had a 79% save percentage. It's not looking good. And at what point, because there is the defensive side of the game, there's also the goaltending aspect. And at what point does maybe Edmonton take a look at goaltending coaching change? Might be worth a look, because Skinner's not looking good. He's not playing with confidence. He's letting weak ones come in. It's brutal. We should be able to get a stop here. And we've had a couple chances. There's a point where McDavid really picks up, but Fleury cuts him off, comes out, poke checks. He's battling as well. Has a really great chance near the end of the period for Edmonton. But man, that ice is tilted for the Wild that period. An awful period for Edmonton. There's a weird hit from Kajula on Kaprizov, and it's just weird. It's in between, it's like they hit thighs. It's not a knee on knee, but it was like a really weird hit. Kajula gets challenged to a fight by Middleton, who would absolutely destroy him. Boldy comes in, he agrees to that one. They go down in a weird fight after a weird hit, and there's no instigator called, which they drop at the same time. Their ass, that's fine. It's just a really weird, and Edmonton overpassing like I haven't seen in a long time. Nugent Hopkins in the low slot. Perfect opportunity for a shot on net. High danger chance. Elects for a backhand behind the back pass to the slot. Gives it up immediately. Same thing. Bouchard trying to play it back to the point where he thinks Draisaitl's dropping to. Almost turns it over. Unreal. There's some stupid plays happening. Overpassing. Shoot the puck. Draisaitl at one point is in the slot as well. Has the puck. Tries to go over to, I believe, Podkolzin. Turnover. Edmonton, shoot the puck. Super frustrating. See if anything changes. But, 2-goal lead heading into the third. Edmonton can come back. They're capable. They got to move their feet, though. Right now, it looks like they are really missing Hyman, Arvidsson, and Nurse. Although Hyman and Arvidsson haven't brought much offensively to the team yet this year. That egg will crack, but come on. Frustrating. On to the third. All right, third period comes around, and again, not a great showing by the Oilers. The Wild get a odd man rush. Middleton comes down, takes a shot at the pad. Really nice pad pass. And they bury it. It's 5-2 for the Wild. They're outplaying Edmonton. Edmonton has a couple more chances. Nothing they capitalize on. At the end of the period, 3 minutes left. Goalie's pulled. They can't get anything done until about 24 seconds left. There's a little rebound and bang. Skinner buries it. It's a 5-3 game. Throwaway game for Edmonton. You forget about it. You move on. Next game Saturday. This has been a Willy Weighs In. Horrible game tonight. Just brutal. They need Hyman back. They need Arvidsson back. They need Nurse back. We'll see how it all goes. But thanks for watching. This has been a Willy Weighs In. Please like, subscribe, join the comments at the bottom. And Minnesota Wild fans would love to hear from you as well. What were your thoughts on the game? Wild looked great. Take care.